I'm Lori Barrier, and in this segment of the Rhetorical Mode series, we'll be talking about process writing. Process writing is most simply described as how to do something. Examples in daily life include recipes from a cookbook or looking at the instructions for the new desk that you bought from IKEA, and the instructions tell you how to put it together. However, in writing, process writing isn't simply a list of instructions telling you what to do first, second, third, and so on. In writing, it can be poetically described as the unfolding of an event or how an event happened. One of your assignments in English 111 asks you to write a process narrative. And at this point in English 111, you have already covered narrative writing, which you might remember is asking you to tell the story of something. And so a narrative has a story structure, like a beginning, middle, and an end. A process narrative would be similar to that, but it would focus on the how something happened. So it would focus on that process in your narration, in your story. For example, if I were going to write a process narrative about the most exciting thing I ever did, it might be climbing to the top of Mount Mitchell in a snowstorm. And I would tell the process of how I did that. You would put your skills that you already learned in the narrative section to work for you in the process narrative section.
Nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills.
So you might start out by putting some context for your reader. I visited the North Carolina mountains with my family last December, and it was a cold day, but it was sunny, and there was no snow in the forecast. So we decided to hike to the top of Mount Mitchell. First, we drove to the park visitor center. The park ranger there told us it might snow at some point, but there wasn't really a big snow in the forecast, so it should be fine. Next, my whole family posed for a picture before we went out for the hike. It's a paved hike part of the way, so we decided it would take probably about 2 hours. Then I would continue with my story. Notice that I used transitions in there. I did have a first, this happened, second, then this happened. So you could structure your process narrative in a similar way, but you definitely want to use those transitions as you write. And remember that you are telling a story, but you want to focus on the how of that story, the unfolding of the event, or how that story happened. And this has been Lori Barrier for the Rhetorical Mode series. Happy writing!